This is our Forex blog for November 13th, 2015, and as you can see, we have upped the version number. If you close the software and bring it back up, it will ask you to auto-update it. Click yes, and you'll have the new version. Put in a ton of new patterns this week and changes. I'm just going to briefly showcase how some of the patterns worked with the pound. Normally, I will buy breakouts of rectangular patterns, low volatility. But when it jumps up this much, this is like a 30 pip range bar. I never chased the market, so we had to miss that trade, but it would have been stopped out with a loss anyway before it continued. Did get into a nice little counter trend trade up here, which is based on a Gann angle. It really finds high probability trades, and you can see it hit that Gann angle. Both swings hit extreme Gann angles, and those are very good counter trend methods. Here's the dollar Swiss, and we'll showcase the previous 2 days. You can see the previous day it had a nice 30 pip win here, 5 or 6 pip loss there, 40 pip win as well. Here's the dollar Swiss. Thursday missed some of those earlier trades, but had a nice win here and here. Friday it had about a 15 pip win here, 5 or 6 pip loss, 5 pip win, 20 pip win, and an excellent counter trend trade at the high. Now, a lot of people might say, well, how do you decide when it's okay to go against the trend? Well, we have a slew of tools in our software that do an excellent job at finding both the trend and the counter trend. Here's a 30-minute dollar Swiss chart, and one of our tools is called the trend reversal, and we look at these on multiple time frames for when the market's likely to stall and reverse. We'll just put those on as green and red. So you can see that on the 30-minute chart there was a counter trend trade here, so we want to start looking on a range chart for signs of a reversal and get short. At this point the trend was too strong, but as it goes sideways right here, we get short, and that's good for a 30 pip counter trend move. The same thing I believe happened in the the euro dollar. Notice counter trend trade here, it went up, counter trend signal here, it went down. They don't happen that often. You can see the previous day there was only one here and it went up, one the previous day here and it went down. I look at this on 15-minute time frames, 30, 60, and 240 minutes, and I use that inside our intraday trading signals. And that's just one of many methods, but that's one of the things that got into this trade right here that went up so much in the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the previous day. You can see a nice little 15, 20 pip trade here, 25, 30 pip here, loss, or actually we got short up here, made about 30 pips and lost 15, so gave half of that win back, went long right here, pretty much only made 5 pips, and then at this double top made about 20 pips, and again a beautiful 62% Fibonacci reversal at the likely statistical high of the day, which is what caused that trade. Here's the euro yen. We'll go back 2 days. You can see the previous day a loss here, followed by a huge win, small win, another counter trend trade right here after the momentum was done for the day, and you can see that one fell and went our way 30 pips. The trend is up, obviously. We have a nice little double bottom after enough time has elapsed from the high. It went up too much. You gotta either let the market pull back enough or enough time to elapse before you start buying again, or you'll oftentimes find yourself getting short, let's say in this downtrend, too early and losing, and then finally winning. So I learned my lesson the hard way as I've coded up this system to put many different methods in place to make sure we wait long enough, either in terms of swings or time or both. And my counter trend statistical tools are excellent at finding when these are going to reverse. We also use Fibonacci trend lines, Fibonacci profit targets, and as I showed earlier, Gann angles. Here's the pound yen. It only had 3 trades the other day. You can see an 8 pip loss here, followed by, it looks like 15 or 20 pip win, followed by only a 5 or 10 pip win. I'm going to end this blog by just showing the results for the week. Now keep in mind, I keep track of these at the end of the day. I fix sometimes 3 to 10 of the older patterns. There's over 3,000 patterns in the software right now, and so I will fix 3 to 10s on the worst days, 12 patterns. So those losses aren't in here, and I also will add 5 or 10 new patterns. But I do trade these a couple days a week live with my own money. So you know, after 2 years of working on it, it's improving dramatically. So you can see this day it found 27 trades, 406 pips. Most of them are wins. The average loss is only 9.5 pips, which is a little higher than our average, but the average win is 23. Previous day on Thursday was the best day of the week, I think. 527 pips, 34 trades, and the losses are only 6.4. I like to keep the losses on average under 8 or under. The average win 21. So the key to trading not only is to have a high winning percentage, but also wins that are significantly bigger than losses. Here's Wednesday's day, 345 pips, smaller wins than the previous day. You can see 17 pips on average, and the average loss 6.23. Now, if a particular pattern, I keep stats of these, and I have it for over a year. There's probably 6,000 trades in the last year that hit. So I will look at this pattern. Obviously, if it doesn't perform well in the past, I will add more rules to fix it. But if it does well in the past, I leave it alone. So unfortunately, we have to keep that loss there. Previous day, 236 pips. And you can see I didn't sort this after I added a new pattern. 5.89 pips average loss, and the wins are 19.9 pips. So significantly bigger wins and losses are key, and you know there are a ton of patterns that we're looking for. You know, trend trades, counter trend trades, double tops, double bottoms, and we also take trend line trades occasionally. When trend lines are broken, oftentimes the market will come back and touch those and then bounce. We take those trades. There's probably 25 to 30 different, completely different, methods of trading that are in here. 3-line break, and many, many more. So you can see the progress is improving. And I did add a new feature that I'm not sure if it works perfectly live yet. I might need to fix that, but the FX value areas. This lets you see where most of the trading activity happened during the previous day and previous week. These are major areas of support resistance. The white or the yellow line in the middle is where the most trading activity happened on the previous day, and the red and green is where 68% of the activity happened for the previous day. So obviously above the point of control you want to look to buy, below it you want to focus on sells, and these are, like I said, incredible support resistance areas. If the market come down, if you bought right here, obviously it didn't bounce, you would get out. Broke the lower one, you want to be looking to sell here, the upper band, and you can see, that's where it bounced. Get short right here, small loss or break even. Short here, big win. It happens all the time like that. The market bounces off the point of control all the time. If I went back in time a couple of days ago, I would have put in a trade here to sell this. I just didn't have enough time that day, obviously, to add this trade. It's a very high probability trade. The markets bounce off the point of controls all the time. And I use these, just like the counter trend patterns I showed earlier, on multiple time frames. I use it on the weekly. So we look at tick data for the entire week and see where the price that was most traded is and where 68% of the activity are. It's used as a filter to allow us to mostly trade with the trend. The vast majority of our patterns are trend patterns, and the counter trend patterns usually have a ton of rules, 30 or 40 or more, to make sure that we aren't selling as the market explodes up. You can just wipe your account out easily, doing counter trend during a strong trend. So there's lots of rules in there to make sure it only takes those trades, usually after a 2 or 3 wave move up before it even starts looking to go counter trend. So that's it for this week. Make sure to download and use our new version. I fixed a ton of older patterns that have been giving me problems that I've used some of our newer technology, newer methods to fix. So you'll be very happy, I think, in the coming weeks how rapidly the system is improving each week.